Alright, welcome to my channel. So the first thing that you need to know before you start watching my videos is the purpose of this channel is for education and entertainment. Mostly education with some entertainment, and mostly for my students really. It's an opportunity for me to showcase my algorithm and for my students to see it working and me to be able to talk about the trades and why I'm taking the trades and things like that. This is not a channel where I'll be showing you that I'm making millions of dollars. So family rules, you won't be seeing that. Some traders out there want to put their stuff out. I don't even know why they do that. Like on social media in a public sphere, hey, look at me, I made 20,000 today, 50,000 today, you know, all that stuff. That will not happen on this channel. The most you'll see me making here is anywhere from 50 bucks to $1,000 in a day would be the most once we get to that level of scaling. And then I'll reset and we'll be looking at 50 bucks and we'll be scaling back to, you know, 1,000 a day or so. And we'll just keep resetting that scaling. But family rules will not be showing you on this, my social media, that I'm making tons of money. Second thing is I'm trading with Thinkorswim. That's my platform that you see here on the screen. So you got my two windows on futures trading. Same thing, it'll be Thinkorswim. So you'll see that I trade futures and the equities market with these videos. I trade based off of my algorithm, the simple switch algorithm, and it's got different settings. Same algo, but different settings for futures market, for equities market, and different types of trading. It's got different settings for it. So I'll be trading off that. Links below if you're interested in learning more about the algo. All the education over there is free, as well as the trading log that you'll see. You can get the link below, which will give you that log, so you can go over there and explore all that stuff. So when you're looking at my screen, okay, now when you're looking at my screen, you'll see these the chart markups, and you'll see yellow. Wherever I put yellow is an entry. So when it's yellow like this, it's the algo ideal entry. And then you may see a yellow like this, and that is where I actually got in, and it'll be touching the candle that I got in on. And then the location. Red are my stops, green are my targets. And then if you want to learn how the algo works so you can better understand what I'm doing when I'm doing my trades, over at the link below, you can go over there and learn all about the algo. It's completely free for that whole education. It's free to learn about my trading plan, my strategy, everything that I teach about trading is free over there. Only thing that costs money is if you decided to buy the algo, then that would cost money. But you can apply a lot of the stuff that I teach over there, including my strategy and trading plan, to your own strategies and help maybe improve your game. So all that is definitely free. I don't charge for any of that education, only the algo if that's something you decided to add to your list. So then sometimes you'll see on here me doing experiments, which I'm going to try to do another one later on this year when I get a little more time. But I love to do trading experiments. We blow up accounts, but we do it in the purpose of education, showing you that certain trading techniques or strategies sometimes just don't work. And we play with some different concepts and blow up accounts, real accounts, small accounts, but still real accounts. And you'll also see some small accounts as well, like when we do offshore brokers and things like that. So, and then of course educational videos I'll be putting out as well. So there's a lot of different content here. So if you can give me the like, hit the like button, that would help me a lot with the YouTube. And if you subscribe and hit that bell icon, you can be notified whenever I upload new content. And the last thing, but probably the most important thing, is trading is very risky. Do not place a trade based on what you see here or whatever I say. I'm not telling you what to do. If it sounds like I'm telling you what to do, it's me just thinking out loud. And you know, most traders will lose all of their money. I am strictly speculating. I do not have a crystal ball. So, you know, I'm not a financial advisor or anything like that. So please do not take financial advice from me. This is strictly to talk about how I trade, to teach about how I do things, and for your entertainment. All right, so now the legal stuff is out of the way. Let's get into today's trades. All right, everybody, good morning. It is April 16th. So we got QCOM here switching. So we're getting ready to jump in here in about 30 seconds. We already got our shares, 200 shares in. It's 137.37, 136.83, so roughly 50 cents. So doing 200 shares. I could use my calculator right now and get my exact number, but I only got 15 seconds, so I'm just going to jump in with this. And 10 seconds going long, even though all this looks like a short. And I probably shouldn't be jumping into this long, but that's how we do it. Bye. All right, so new candle opening, and then we'll see what this does. Basically I get in on the switch, and then I speed bump to green. So If this wants to continue downward, that's fine too. Then I'll just speed bump it and we'll be good to go. Okay, so we're basically 90%, almost 90% of the way to the target. So we're getting ready to move our stop up to this level right here. Gotta cancel that. Cancel 2 orders. Go back to 200. And then there we go. So we're in our target. 137.94 is where we want to be. So 137, we can push through there. We got the tiny little spread, not a big deal. So there we go. 92. Come on, let's get through. Let's get all the way through. This candle closes in about 3 minutes, so we got lots of time to get through here. Or I could take my trade off right here because we do at least have our $100. Call it a day, but I want to give it a chance to keep on running. Come on, 94. We're at high of day right now, so resistance area, right? So this could get rejected and close rejected and then break out in the next couple candles. We'll see what happens. All right, there we go, 94. All right, so 96. So I don't want to put my stop in just yet because it's too close and it's going to breathe. And when it breathes, we'll get stopped out. But you know what? I'll just put it in. If we get stopped out when it breathes, all good. We got our trade. We hit our target, got our 1-to-1, made our 100. See, it's coming down. It's going to breathe. Keep going up, please. There we go. So we got about 30 seconds left. The question is, will this retrace and leave a tail? Probably. I'm going to go ahead and move my stop up and capture a little more profit. All right. So we are now 400 longs. I put that in the wrong place. I'm going to go quickly flatten. All right. So we're out with 138. I need to be on the sell side. I was playing it like I was shorting it. So locked in 138. All right. So there it goes. Still running. I got my 138 though. I was looking for 100. Got 138. So big. That's pretty awesome to do more than what I was looking for. And not 138 because I was staying in it till I got 138 or 100. 100 because I put my share size in so that when I hit my target, that's how much money I would get. Very big difference. And yes, it still kept running, but you know, you're always going to leave money on the table or you're going to give some back. And it's like, you know, when do you get out? Like if I was in right now, I'd be like, oh no, I'm about to give my money back. And it might come all the way down and crash right down to the ground. You don't know. So I just, as long as I hit my targets, we're good to go. See if another trade shows up. All right, everybody. So it's pretty much 12 o'clock. So I'm going to go ahead and shut it down. Doesn't look like anything that's going to set up in the next 30 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and, call it a day. So here's CVS. I'll go through the portfolio real quick. Then I'll show you what ended up happening with QCOM. So CVS right here, no trade. We trade on the normal day trading strategy or on the switchback. So we didn't get either of those. So no trade on CVS. Got NUG right here. So NUG, same thing, normal day trading strategy, long side only, and no trade on NUG. We got our switch, but you know we're not in the permission zone for a long play, although it's looking good. I'll tell you what, on the daily chart, this thing's it's ripping, starting to break out. Let's see here on, so NUG, CVS, APPS, man. So I was late to the party this morning, and APPS, we had a nice trade, you know, and I look at it and I'm like, you know, I missed out on a huge trade here, but at the same time, would I have really taken it because of this tower candle? It's a pretty big tower candle. Retracement's likely, at least a half of this before it sells off, right? Or all. So it did go down though, hit its targets, then did the retracement to all, and then sold off. So, you know, who knows how I would have traded this, but it was a winner based on the algorithm. And I didn't trade it. You can see my trades over here because I would have P&L day and all that stuff right in here. So it shows you I didn't trade it. And then QCOM. See, you can see how many shares I traded and my profit. So QCOM, we trade on the switch and then we basically speed bump till green. And if you're not sure what any of that is, some of my previous videos I talked about it, but also over at my site, the link below, you can learn all about my trading. All my education is free over there and you can learn about all that stuff over there. But so here we are. So QCOM, we had our switch right here in algorithm. You can see it switching from this reddish purple to this greenish blue color. And then, yep, and then permission I don't worry about on QCOM. I just do the switches, and that's it. So boom, winner, winner, winner. So we jump in at the close of the candle, and then the algorithm gives us the targets and the stop, and we got our target and made money. And like I said, I was like, man, I wish I was still kind of in it, you know, like but you could leave, you know, you're leaving money on the table or you're giving it back. And then what happens if I stayed in and then this dump happened, and then I'm all the way back to break even? Then what do I do? Do I just get out? Do I stay in? I mean, we would have like a little W here. It looks like it's breaking. So would I get out right there and give away all my profits? Like, what do? It's easy to look at a chart after the fact and be like, oh, look, there's a clear trend line. Of course you're going to stay in, blah, blah, blah. But you don't see that stuff in the trade. You see that like when everything's done and all the dots are on the board, you know? So anyway, so yeah, so always just want to hit my target, give it a chance to run. I did, made a little extra money on that, and squeezing a little more out, I call it. So we successfully squeezed a little more out. Risk reward was 100, and we got 138, so that's pretty awesome. So let's go check out the log. What is happening in the log? What will happen on Monday? So here is the day trade log. Here's QCOM right here, long, entered. Our risk was 54 cents per share. We made 67 cents, so we did better than risk. So pretty sweet. So let's go over to the scaling ladder. So now we're at the 150 marker. So today's done. So on Monday when we come back, which is nice to always go into the weekend green, Monday when we come back, we'll be scaled up to $150 a trade risk reward. Pretty exciting. Hopefully, I start off on a winning day and not a losing day, put me back into the 100 range. And I'll trade the whole day like that. So if I get 3 losers in here, that could take me back 4 bars or more. So hopefully we start off with a winning day, and then we'll have our winners to pay for losers, and we'll be able to keep on chugging along. So over in the dashboard, $134 today. Yesterday we closed out that Starbucks trade I told you about earlier in the week, and a pretty nice little winner there. So slowly making it April, $559. Again, not trading very much this month. And not trading a lot of all my opportunities. You know, I missed APPS this morning as well, if I would have even traded it. A lot of good trades this week that I missed. So this could be easily another $2,000 or $3,000 month, but we're lagging on the trades. But what do we got here? We got 2 weeks left, so 2 more weeks. This week I probably will be out of town again. So next week will probably be the week. I don't know how many days I'll have next week, but hopefully I'll have a bunch of days and we'll be able to make a little bit of money. All right, everybody. We'll see you on Monday.